Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I know I've been posting in a minute, but I'm back now, so let's get right into the video. This video will be about why you're not losing fat even though you're working out. I'm gonna try to run through these pretty quick. I will pause the screen every so often if you need to screenshot it or just get a better look, but I'm just gonna give y'all the overall gist of why you aren't losing fat even though you're working out. Let's get right into it. Try to make sure this is recording right. It is. So myth number one, more exercise automatically mean more fat loss. My main thing with this is that people are looking at the scale too much, and you need to understand that you're not going to lose fat, let alone lose weight, if you're not eating enough protein and eating less than your total calories for the day. So if you put in your calories on a TDE calculator, let's say mine is 2,500. If I eat 3,000 calories a day, I'm going to gain weight. But if I eat 2,000 calories a day with adequate protein amount, so let's say I need 150 grams of protein per day. If I eat less than 2,500 calories and I eat 150 grams of protein, I say you want to eat your goal weight in protein. So if my goal weight is 180 and I weigh 200 pounds, so I'm gonna eat 180 grams of protein. So eat your goal weight in grams of protein, and always eat less calories than your maintenance calories if you're trying to lose weight. Keep that in mind. Bulking is literally the opposite way around. So if I'm trying to gain weight, I'm gonna eat more calories to gain weight. So just keep that in mind. What you're trying to do, and think about your base amount. Myth number two: cardio alone will burn all your fat. Cardio is a fat loss tool. Keyword being tool. Keep in mind that cardio goes on top of what you're doing. It's not your main thing. If you're trying to lose weight through mainly doing cardio, you're gonna hate your life because doing a bunch of cardio sucks in general, whether it's walking or running or burpees or jump roping, it sucks. So best way to use calorie to burn your fat for your fat loss journey is do cardio, weight lift, and eat under your calories while eating enough protein. Make sure you're hitting all your other macros too. I'm just giving y'all the gist of like why doing cardio by itself sucks. Cardio benefits: burn calories during workout and improves heart health. Strength training builds muscle that burns calories 24/7. And doing these together on separate days to avoid exhaustion. So I do low intensity cardio. So I'm walking anywhere from 3 to 5 miles per day. You ain't gotta be perfect, just show up. And I'm working out at least 3 times a week. Right now I'm just doing body weight training, but 3 to 4 times a week is what I'm doing, depending on your split. So factor that into your programming and what your split is. Myth number three: you can out exercise a bad diet. You will never outwork a bad diet. I don't care what you do, it's just too much work. Because think about it, 300 calories in a donut takes about 30 minutes of running to burn off. 30 minutes of running, not even walking. And you can scarf down a whole dozen of donuts easy. But are you going to sit there and run miles on miles on miles on miles because you ate a bad diet? That's why I always say it's a lot easier to not eat the 300 calories than to burn it all. Will you be hungry on your cut and your fat loss journey? Most definitely. That's why I preach having those high protein meals so you'll stay fuller longer while also getting in your fiber and hitting your other macros. That will keep you fuller a lot longer while also drinking a bunch of water. Because water will, that extra volume in between your meals, like say you eat 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, just drink water with your meals so you get fuller a lot faster. So you can come back to the meals and still hit your macros, still hit your calorie count. And myth four: spot reducing fat is possible. Spot reducing is possible. No, doing endless crunches will not get you a six pack fast. The reality is your body loses fat from all over, and based on genetics and hormones, that's where you store fat a lot more. So with men, we store a lot more fat around our stomach, around our abs. That's why the term love handles come into place when you think about a skinny fat man. And women tend to store it. They'll store it more all over their body. Women aren't supposed to have super low fat, a fat percentage, because y'all are made to hold children. So women aren't supposed to have a super low fat percentage. I say anywhere from 15 to 22% is average for women. because it's just no point in you being shredded unless that's just what your goal is. Women are supposed to have a higher fat percentage. You cannot choose where your body burn fat from at all. So if you're gonna be in the gym doing crunches and sit ups, that's good. You're gonna build abs under your fat. Like you're building that muscle up. So when you do get to that lower body fat percentage, your abs will start poking out. But all you're doing right now is if you're working out your abs while you're at a high fat percentage, you're building the muscle underneath. So it is good, but you're not gonna just build stupid muscle, spamming endless crunches, and then expecting your abs to show when you have a high body fat count. It just won't work that way. So yes, train your abs while also working on your fat loss journey. And myth 5: healthy foods can be eaten without a limit. All right, first off, calorie count. I don't care what you eat. You can always eat too much of something. Nuts, whole grain bread, and smoothies are nutritious, but they still contain significant calorie count that adds up really quick. So let me tell you like this: I can eat, say my, like I said earlier, say my maintenance calories are 2,500, and I eat 3,000 calories worth of salads. I'm not gonna lose weight. But say I eat 2,000 calories worth of donuts, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna feel really bad, but I'm gonna lose weight. That's why I say calorie count. The type of calorie counts matters, and making sure you're hitting your macros. I'm just trying to teach y'all to be mindful of what clean eating really is and how to actually sustain fat loss, because you're not going to lose fat if your calories is too high. And you need to know that low calorie count with high protein and high fiber will make your fat loss journey 12,000 times more easier, while also, hitting your daily water intake. Try to go for a gallon a day when it comes to drinking water. But that's the video for today. And I just want y'all to know that the real keys to fat loss success is building your foundation. Strength training with cardio. Don't kill yourself on the cardio, but strength training with moderate cardio is very essential, not optional. Calories isn't cardio. I keep saying calories for cardio. Cardio isn't required, but be mindful that if you strength train and do cardio at the same time, you will burn fat a lot faster while hitting your nutrition. Okay, so if you leave this video anything, build your foundation, strength training plus cardio. I say anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week. If you can get anywhere from less than an hour in a day, I try to hit at least an hour, just because I like to take my time and I have an hour to spare. So factor that into your program. I know everybody else's schedule is different. So just make sure you can hit strength training and cardio at least 3 to 4 times a week while eating a balanced, calorie controlled diet focused on whole food and appropriate portions. I do the 80-20% rule. So 80% whole foods and 20% whatever you want to eat. Like them your fun calories, but be mindful to be under your maintenance calories so you can lose weight. Just have fun with it. Don't overstress it, and take your time with it for sure. I'm still on my journey. I'm just giving y'all some tips that helped me along the way. If y'all need some help, I will leave my links in the description of how to contact me and my free resources and any type of program or coaching y'all need to help y'all with this. And you have my full support. That's the video for today. Y'all have a great one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.